Hey girl, hey, it's been a minute since we have done one of these protective hairstyles, so here we are. If you girls are interested in how I did this easy mohawk look on Ari, then keep on watching. Hey y'all, so it's been a minute since me and Ari has been on the scene to do a hair video, so I'm excited about this one. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get started with freshly washed hair. Now the shrinkage is so real, as us natural girls already know. So yeah, I've already washed Ari's hair and I have already sectioned her hair into two sections just because it's a lot easier when it comes to washing her hair. So it was already in, like the two parts, whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and part her hair behind her ear. Now, I'm not the best parter, so just bear with me as I continue to part like 150 million times. Okay, so now that I got the two sections parted and it looks neat and clean, I'm going to go ahead and part her hair again. Now, this is the step to creating the mohawk look. Now, you can add as many sections or as little sections as you would like. Now, Ari has a lot of hair, so we ain't doing a lot of sections, and plus she has to go to school in the morning. So I'm going to, again, take the back of her hair that I've already sectioned out and start parting that hair, going straight across, creating the mohawk sections that I need. So once I get her hair parted out, I'm going to go in with the Kentu leave-in conditioner. I love this stuff. I swear by this stuff. If you have like curly hair or you need your hair to be detangled and moisturized, girl, Kentu will get you all the way together. I have been using this since the day Ari was born. I even apply this to my own hair, so it is definitely a staple product, staple brand. So yeah, I'm just going to take a generous amount of this leave-in conditioner and apply it from the roots to the ends on this section of Ari's hair. Again, I am very generous with leave-in conditioner because I just want her hair to be hydrated, soft, and I definitely want it to, not be like a hassle or hurt her during the tangling process. So conditioning the hair and using some water should definitely help with the detangling process. So today I am going to be blow drying Ari's hair for the first time, and I'm really excited to see how long her hair is and to also see if this style will last a lot longer with her hair being straightened. All right, so the blow dryer that I'm using today is from ReVair. This blow dryer I've been seeing all over social media, so I'm so excited to be trying it out. It has a lot of claims, and girl, I want to put it to the test. So the packaging looks like this. Shipping took maybe about 3 days. It was really fast, surprisingly. So here is a little quick unboxing. It comes with stickers. I don't know where I'm supposed to put these because I'm not putting it on my blow dryer. Then it comes with a comb that, of course, did not work for Ari's hair texture. It comes with these little cute hair clips and then the hair bows. So this is the actual blow dryer. Now, it is not your typical blow dryer that you are used to seeing, nor does it have the price tag that most of us is used to paying when it comes to a blow dryer, which I'll talk about in just a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the protective sleeve that comes with the blow dryer. So this right here is the actual handle that does all the magic to straightening the hair. So I guess I would say this is the blow dryer. So I'm going to show you girls or guys how I use this on Ari's hair. Now, it's not really heavy, but once you add all the tools and stuff, it can become a little heavy. Now, this right here, I don't really know what you would call it because I'm not looking at the website, but this is like where you would control the heat settings. I also should mention that this blow dryer claims to reduce the amount of time that it normally takes to dry your hair in half. So it's supposed to be like super fast drying. Also, when it comes to the temperature on this bad boy for it to be able to dry your hair quicker, the lowest heat setting is 158 degrees, and the highest heat setting is 220 degrees. So that's very interesting because I'm used to my blow dryer smoking, baby. That is definitely damaging to our hair. So I am really excited to see what this product does for Ariyana's hair and to actually see how it can be helpful in our hair care regimen when doing her hair for school because, girl, I'm really over it. I'm tired of doing her hair as her hair continues to grow down her back. So let me go ahead and put the device together and let's go back to Ari's hair. Now, as I mentioned previously, I've already hydrated her hair with a leave-in conditioner. I've sectioned off her hair. So now I'm about to go in and protect her hair with the heat with this Thermo Shield Cantu hairspray. Now, even though this device is not supposed to produce a lot of heat, I am still going to use a heat protector. It did not tell me not to use one. So I'm just going to go with what I know and still just do, the safety measures and protect their hair. And I'm just going to do one more comb just to make sure there's no tangles, there's no snags, and things like that. All right, so I figured it would be easier to use this machine with sectioning off this chunk of hair into a smaller section. So I'm going to use the low heat setting first, which is 158 degrees, and I'm going to turn the volume on so you girls can hear how it sounds. So clearly this is loud like a traditional blow dryer, but what I did notice and I instantly took it out is some of her hair didn't catch. So I'm going to put her hair actually inside of it so that it gets all of her hair and try it again. Okay, now I'm super anxious, so I'm not going to let this sit in her hair long. So I probably did like 15 seconds just to see if it actually was straightening the hair. And as y'all can see, when I pulled it, you can see it is straightening her hair. And this is on the lowest setting right now, which again is 158 degrees. Look at that. And Ari ain't moved not one bit. And y'all did not see not an ounce of smoke come up out this thing. So I'm gonna put the hair back in. Now this device does suck the hair. So like once it identifies hair is coming, it pulls, but it doesn't pull to the point where it's moving your head, as you can see. So if you go in an up and down motion on the roots, it will also straighten the roots as well. Look at that. Again, this product is supposed to cut like the traditional blow drying time in half, and as y'all can see, I probably did like 15-20 seconds on her hair, and this is what I get on the lowest heat setting. It still has texture to it. It's not curly, but it's not bone straight either. So I feel like if I was to go to the next level of heat, which is I think 220, it will probably be straighter than this. And also if I leave it in just a tad bit longer than 20 seconds. Now I can definitely probably go through with another pass, especially because I do feel like it's not producing a lot of heat like a traditional blow dryer would. So this is Ari's hair straightened. Look how long it is. Oh my goodness. Yes, girl. Close up right here. Okay. So anyways, let me go ahead and move to the next section on the highest setting and see what it looks like. Also, with this machine, y'all, it says it is very versatile. It can work on dry extensions, twist out braids, locks, wigs. Y'all, they say this bad boy has 7 different tension settings with 3 heat settings: medium heat, high heat, and no heat. Okay, so even though I used a different heat setting on that section, I feel like I kind of got the same results. And honestly, I feel like I got that result because I didn't let it stay on longer, maybe. I don't know, but I also feel like the heat wasn't like noticeable hotter too. So I don't know. We're going to play around with that just a little bit more. So I'm going to comb out the hair and actually put the entire section in here just to see like if I needed to do the smaller sections like I did earlier. And as y'all can see, the hair goes in without any issues, especially if you don't have like a curly hair texture like Ari and it's more so on the straight side or the wavy side or the coily side. You can just have different sections of your hair. So this is what it looks like, y'all. Like, this is not bad for a blow drying section that probably took me less than a minute, y'all. And no detangling after. Like, look at her hair after blow drying her hair. Look at her ends. Her ends do not look frizzy. Girl, come on now. Overall, I give this product a 10 out of 10 across the board, period. Like the amount of time that it took me to blow dry her hair, knowing that it is not heat damaging, knowing that it's not going to change the texture or the curl pattern of her hair, knowing that she's not sitting here mad as hell because it's hot, steam is everywhere, and she don't like the whole process of blow drying, knowing that she doesn't have to even worry about that. Girl, chef kiss, period. So to finish off her mohawk look, I'm going to go in with the avocado Cantu gel to smooth out her hair and just also give some hold to the hair because again, she is a kid, so I know this style isn't going to last that long, but honestly, I feel like, and I could be wrong because this is our first time doing this, I feel like doing her hair in this state where I used a blow dryer to straighten the hair and going in with some holding gel, the style should last more than 3 days. That's just my hope, girl. So we gonna see. Ari is usually pretty good on her hair. Now she's not rough on her hair, but it's the sleeping part. She will come up out of bonnet in a minute. Like she ain't gonna take it off. She just sleep wild. So bonnets don't always stay on her head. But like when it comes to her going to school, she don't like play in her head or get rough or stuff or lay all on her hair. She don't do that type of stuff. So anyways, I'm just going to continue parting off the hair and then taking a toothbrush basically and putting the gel on the roots of the hair, which is low-key curling her hair back up, but that's cool because I'll go back and straighten it with the blow dryer again.
I would like to get to know if I could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. Cause when I look at you, I feel something tell me that you're the kind of guy that I should make a move on. And if I don't let you know, then I won't be for real. I could be wrong, but I feel like something could be going on. The more I see you, the more that it becomes so true. There ain't no other for me, it's only you. With what you're going through.
All right, so this is what the finished section of her mohawk looks like. As you can see, her hair has kind of poofed back up only because I added gel to her hair. So naturally her hair is going to convert back to its original state for the most part. But I did go back and apply the blow dryer to her ends only to get the hair to be straight like this instead of it being poofy like you guys saw at first. So I'm going to go in with this Cantu hair milk. It's the avocado line. Y'all, I swear by this product. My hair and Ari hair loves this stuff. It keeps our hair so hydrated and so soft and it smells so good. But it is very hard to find this product. I don't know if they've stopped like production or everybody is just on this product right now because it is really, really good. So to do her mohawk, I'm going to actually be twisting her hair. Now you can braid 2-strand, 3-strand. Girl, I only know how to do the regular twist. So I'm just going to twist her hair, making sure it is very hydrated, of course, by using this product. And then for her ends, to make sure her ends don't unravel, and I don't use water because it will definitely make her ends curl up, I put a little bit of that moisturizer on the end to make sure, you know, it stays, and then I just twist it around my finger. And then I'm going to top it off with beads. Now, I know the girls is out here struggling with the beads because I was struggling to put on beads. And I had to look at like so many videos to show me how to put on beads. So if you want me to do like a detailed video on how to put on beads, please let me know because once you get it, you got it. These beads I got from my local beauty supply store. I should very well have stock in the beauty supply store because I'm always there, like most of us probably is. And then I'm going to take a beater. This beater you can get from your local beauty supply store as well. So what you do is you put the hair through the hole and then you push the beads up so that the beads go on the hair. And then you take a bobby pin, you take one of the beads and wrap the hair around the bead, and then you put the bobby pin around that bead that has the hair on it. Not bobby pin, you take the rubber band that is holding that one bead with the hair wrapped around it, put the rubber band on it, and just twist that rubber band until it gets really tight, and that will secure your bead. Again, if you want me to do a video, let me know, because girl, I was one of those girls who was struggling. For me, it was a 2 out of 10 because I got the beads on there. I just couldn't figure out how the fuck do I keep the beads from falling off. So I got y'all. Just let me know what y'all need from me. Y'all, I am so sorry. I don't even know what happened to the clip of me styling the front of her hair. So basically what I did was I put her hair into 4 sections and just twisted the front to get this look. Now, you don't have to add the balls. I added the balls because I'm extra. I love for my baby to have colors and barrettes and stuff in her hair. It's such a girly thing. It takes me back to my childhood. So I love this look. It is such a fun, protective, easy hairstyle to achieve. You can do this on, any type of hair texture as well. You don't have to blow dry your baby's hair to get this look. For me, I just need it to last because I ain't got time to do Ari hair every day. This is a lot of hair, as you can see, but it's so cute, y'all. And only thing you need to do is take the balls out and just, put a bonnet or something on to protect the hair. And she even feeling herself. Look at Ari. She is really feeling herself, y'all. This look is so cute. Also, I'm going to show you girls what it looks like if you don't have the balls or the hair bows or whatever, and you just want to rock it without anything. This is what it looks like. Now, she is up against that blue wall, so I am going to ask her to politely move so that y'all can see what the hair looks like. I did keep the 2 bows on because I feel like you need a little bit of color on your hair, period. It just makes everything come together. And her uniform is blue, so when she rocks her color, it's gonna be cute. So yeah, her hair looks really moisturized. It is, like I said, a good protective hairstyle. I'll still be able to oil and grease her scalp or whatever. So yeah, y'all let me know in the comment section, did I eat this up or not? Because to me, I definitely ate. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I hope to come back with more hair videos